Welcome back, Solutionaries. We are excited to be continuing the brew over here at the TrueCar booth at NADA 2023. And look who we have with us. The one, the only, Eliana Raggio.
That's right.
Man,
we have her
I gotta
here.
go like this with my fingers when you say that.
Raggio. Yeah, no doubt, right?
That was perfect, gentlemen. That was far from. That was very.
We try our best. We try our best. We learn from you. I take notes.
Well, yeah.
Oh my gosh!
You gotta see her on stage.
Never, ever, ever had as much energy as you guys have, and I have tried. I took 20 ounces of coffee right before I got here, and still not enough, people. Not enough.
Well, because it wasn't Car Guy coffee. That's why.
Oh, you have your own brand?
Oh, yes, we do.
What?
You didn't know that?
I have known you two for years, and you have never offered me Car Guy coffee brand.
What?
We'll make sure
Well, you can get some Car Guy coffee. Go to carguycoffee.com.
to you.
Get some of that. We actually have some here for you.
Really?
If you want some, we can get you some before. Are you leaving tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yes, I'm
we'll get
leaving
you
tomorrow.
a bag of coffee.
Just in time for my Eagles to win. Go Eagles!
Wow.
Fly
Hey.
Eagles,
All
fly!
right, how about them Eagles this year?
How about them
Eagles?
About winning, win,
And flying.
win. Let's talk about the automotive industry.
Oh, please.
Right.
My favorite subject.
Yes.
All right.
It's a good place to talk about
there's
that.
a lot of things changing. You know, we got some great announcements with the Women in Automotive. We'll talk about that in a moment. We're going to finish the show off with that. But I want to talk about what's going on right now. What has changed? The shifts we're seeing, like the customer journey, for example.
You know,
Tell us a little bit.
the customer journey has really changed. Look, it's always evolving, but the customer journey took a huge shift, as we all know, during the COVID phase. And now that we're in the endemic phase, you can't put that toothpaste back in the tube, can you? You know, so now digital retailing is something where before COVID, dealers were like, yeah, we'll get to it.
Maybe.
And now everyone has a digital retailing.
How do I do it?
Yes. So the more robust the digital retailing tool, not just for the dealership side, but also for the consumer side, the better. And, you know, that's something that we're always looking forward to. And I think it's my opinion as a marketer, and I'm sure you guys probably will agree with me, that if you always put the customer's needs first, if you always think about, well, what would the customer enjoy more?
Yeah.
What would make it easier for them? Then that is the route you should take, and that is what's going to help you succeed. Because at this point, everyone has this Amazon taste in their mouth. They want instant gratification. They want instant answers. They want to know who, what, when, where, why, now. They want to know how much, and they want to know how fast. So if you can answer all those questions, no easy task, but not impossible either.
Right.
You're going to win. You're going to sell more cars. You can make people happy. And hopefully it's not just a sale of a car. It also follows through to the service side.
Yep.
And then you also keep that customer for life. And then
Keeping
that
the
LTV
customer.
is even higher.
Come
And then
on.
if you're really, really good at it, then you get some great reviews on top of it. And then the cycle keeps going.
You know, I think the great reviews is where
Yes.
it
It's the
actually
magic's right
amplifies
there.
it 10 times. So imagine doing everything she said, and then she threw that great review. Imagine having talk about Amazon, right? If you go to Amazon and you purchase something, yes, you're looking for, it's going to be here in 2 days. It's convenient. I click a button, buy now. But first thing you're going to do is you're going to look at the reviews. If there's only one review, you're probably not buying the product. If it has 1,000 and they're close to a 5-star, you're going to probably look at it, read a couple, and be like, this is the one I want. Because there's so many choices. It's the same thing when it comes to automotive, is that there's so many choices. So we put ourselves out there. We do all those things. And yes, naturally, because most of you all are not doing that, when a consumer sees it, they're going to click it and they're going to go with it. And like you said, they want to have instant gratification. They're going to want that. But as time goes by and as we all start to get hip to the game, we're going to find that the reviews on top of that is where it's going to 10 times your money. Where if you throw reviews 100% of the time when you work with customers, whether you sell them, help them, do service for them, does not matter at a dealership. As long as you're getting those reviews, you're going to find that everything else with your digital marketing is going to explode. That's where it really comes down to in the future. So be looking for that too. And I love what you're talking about here. This is really exciting.
I think the other thing too that we learned from COVID is that consumers, and it's been proved out, consumers will pay more money for a better customer service. Better service. Faster, quicker, better service.
I know I do all the time.
Yep.
Every time, don't we? We know we pay more if we go to a 5-star restaurant than we would to a 2-star restaurant. And we expect less from the 2-star restaurant, you know. So but with the I mean, come on. we're going into a recession, aren't we, fellas?
Well, I didn't want to say it, but yes. I mean, let's just
The
be honest.
R word.
I'm a very transparent person, and I believe that. Yeah, we are. That's what's going on. Whether we want to say the word or not, we're going into some kind of financial issues in the country coming up very soon. And we're feeling it right now. You're starting to feel the effect of it. So, yeah, the recession.
Yeah. During COVID, everyone had economic uncertainty. They didn't know if they're going to have a job. They didn't know how long they were going to have. And now we have economic hardship where people are paying $8 for a dozen eggs. What? This is crazy. So you're going to have to appeal to consumers who are trying to find the best price. And then you also need to appeal to consumers who just want great service and will pay the extra, because there's both of them out there. So it runs the entire spectrum.
I agree with
you
so much on that.
Being able to provide services and provide that kind of level of great service to both of those spectrums is what's going to be the key to moving forward for dealers and even for any business, really.
That's right, for real. And that's the thing.
You're right.
We learned so much, of course, looking at the Amazon model, and we understand that is what we're being faceted to as consumers.
Well, because
all
everyone
of us, right?
People literally shop on Amazon once a day, more than once a day. I mean, it is constantly. So Amazon is what they know best.
Right.
Maybe buying a car, not so much. They do that once every 2, 3, 5 years. Right. So if they're comparing that shopping experience that they are familiar with on Amazon to what they're seeing on your website, or what they're seeing even inside the showroom, that is the standard you're being held to, dealers. Are you excelling at that? That's the question you got to ask.
And I love that. So speaking of asking questions, let's ask a little bit more about you and what's cooking with you. You just had some really big change-ups inside of your world. Right now, we're looking at this beautiful booth over here.
It's
Dealer
right
eProcess is making some things happen. You just made the move, sister. What is going on, and what brought you to this new venture?
Thank you so much for asking me that. Yeah. So I've known and been a fan of Dealer eProcess for years. I mean, it's not my first foray into automotive websites, as people who know me know my history. But Dealer eProcess is right on. I mean, they've been putting out so many great products with digital retailing and digital marketing, and of course, they're amazing websites. And now we're going a step forward, someplace that no other website company has gone to. And now we're exploring what we call the CRP. And yeah, it's just a bunch of letters, but really it stands for Connected Retail Platform.
That's right.
And really one of the keys for dealerships to sell more, but also be as profitable as possible, is your data. How to protect your data, but how to use your data from all of your digital online sources and put them all together in one place.
Wow. Yes.
So that you can take that data and use it to make better decisions, whether it's better decisions for your marketing or your showroom, but better decisions on how you can serve your consumers better. And that is where we're exploring now, is how to take that data into a connected retail platform and use it the way it's meant to be used. Because if you're just relying on your CRM, I got news for you, dealers. Not the best use, because you have all the information from your social media, from your DMS, from your website too. There's literally, if you think about it and you count it, there's 12 to 15 different sources for data that are coming in that dealers have at their ready. They're just not utilizing it all.
Right,
so if you want a complete picture of what that one consumer has done, whether they've shopped on your website or given you a call or even bought a car or serviced a car with you, are they a lifetime customer? How have you touched them? Where have they seen your ad? All of this stuff should be in one repository that you can access so that you can make better marketing decisions moving forward. And this could literally be a game changer when it comes to your profitability. Now, we're coming off record profitability for dealers only because of the inventory shortage.
Amen, sister. Tell it one more time. Only because.
Not
because you guys got better at selling cars.
No, you didn't get better at holding grows.
I promise
just
you
because
because it's evident right
just
now.
didn't.
We're seeing it happen all over the country.
Okay,
we're seeing that drop, and that's because we let ourselves get lazy there. So I'm going to stop.
We are. Are we lazy?
Facts.
Yes. It's so easy to sit back
Too
and say
simple.
we're
It's
letting
too
the
easy.
money roll in. We're letting the money roll in.
I almost went back on the sales floor. I'm just saying, like that's how easy it was.
It got really good. But the thing is that
Okay,
even
but
inside of
now
that,
the inventory,
right?
Inventory's coming back up. Those levels are going to come back
Yes,
up.
ma'am.
People are saying that for
I have
every
options.
OEM out there, those levels are going to come back up to close to normal, close to pre-pandemic levels. So, dealers, are you ready?
Oh,
Are you prepared?
you ready?
Did you fix your leaky roof while it was sunny?
No.
Or are you going to wait till it starts raining again?
Yeah, come on.
She's telling how.
Oh
it
my
is.
goodness.
I'm sorry.
No,
You
that's
guys
right.
tell
That's
it
what
how
we
it
know
is,
the deal.
too.
We know
Listen,
what's
yes,
up.
you do.
Come on.
But the thing is you're bringing it. You're speaking truth, and this is what I mean by what we love listening to you speak because you speak truth. You don't fluff it up with some stuff. Man, is she like
She knows her
game?
stuff, though.
Does
She
got
knows
game?
her
There's
stuff.
No doubt, she knows what's up. But does she speak truth? Yes, and that's why she's consistently on stages. Why she's consistently with amazing companies, and why she's here right now, sitting with us. She's a true solutionary, and we love what you're talking about here. Yeah,
I do.
Yes.
I have to say, we have some thank you for bringing that up. Fantastic solutions over at Dealer eProcess that are ready to go, ready to help dealers make the most of their websites, make the most of their digital retailing. And we have some other things too. We just won some wonderful awards at the AWA's Brian Pash's event. And then we just picked up 3 different awards from Driving Sales. And I love the Driving Sales Awards because those are voted on by other dealers.
Come on. Come on.
How not just for the quality of the product, but also because the ease of which they were able to use the product with our company. And we have great customer service, and I love that we won those kinds of awards, those awards that really mean the difference. From the dealers, voted on by the dealers for websites, for digital retailing, and for our retail tool. I mean, it is, gosh, come by and see us. And,
Come on.
I'm the new chief marketing officer, so I hope I did a good job there. But come by and see us because I think you'll really, really be impressed.
I think you did better than okay on that. I think you did everything great.
Dealer eProcess, you definitely got an upgrade with Eliana, and we're really excited for you with
Got
that.
that new turbo put on that motor. Let's go.
Come on, let's go. A little extra horsepower. That's what we're talking about. And let's talk a little bit more about some of the other things that are cooking up, because this is an incredible woman in automotive making big moves happen. But let's talk about Women in Automotive and the conference that's coming up and some of the cool things that are cooking inside of the Women in Automotive sphere. Tell us a little bit about what's cooking there.
One of the things I love about you, Lou, and you, Fred, is you are fantastic supporters for Women in Automotive. You always have been right since you hit the scene, and I really, really appreciate it.
Boys. That's just my girls own my life.
So, as everyone knows, or at least I hope you know, Women in Automotive is really there to help promote women, to get more women in automotive, and to keep and retain women, and then see women in more management positions. So it's really about the advancement of the role of women in automotive. Right now, research shows, can you believe this? Out of the entire industry, only 17% of them are women. We are way behind.
I mean, massively behind.
Way behind. And only 3% are in management positions.
That's the one.
That's crazy. Now, look, we all know women are rock stars. Women can do it all.
Yeah, they can.
And so that's the mission of Women in Automotive. But it's not just for women. It's also for men. We do some wonderful things with mentoring. We have a very strong mentoring platform. So if you've never had, by the way, do you have a mentor?
Of course.
Do you have a mentor?
I have a mentor and I mentor others. So it's,
I love that.
You have to look at it both ways. And matter of fact, a lot of my mentorees, sometimes the stuff I teach them, I learn because of them. So they're actually mentoring me and they don't even know it. So
that's actually a great point. A lot of our mentors that we have signed up at Women in Automotive, when I ask them directly, why would you're so busy? Why do you even take the time? How do you fit that in? And they said I am more proud of what my mentees accomplish because of my input to them than I'm even proud of my own accomplishments.
It's just nothing
right?
Like it. I know one of my mentees, I literally asked them to do these activities throughout the day, and then he dropped his first one, and I was like a proud pop. I was like, "Oh my God, look at that!" So it's stuff like that does matter because we see that because we know the things that we're showing them will help.
Yes,
and we know that if they're looking for that help and they actually apply it, we know what's going to happen. Greatness, right? And then they're going to just be. There's going to be in love with life, and they're going to share it to others. And that's the point. We want to pass down what we pass down and then pass it down some more.
And I think that lends itself to the legacy that you leave behind.
Yeah,
It's a legacy of kindness, but it's also a legacy of like sharing your skills and sharing your knowledge,
Right.
you know, and that's a gift. That's a really, really big gift. So I challenge you, automotive people out there, if you could be a mentor to somebody else, we'd love to hear from you. And if you feel that you can benefit from a mentor, we'd also love to hear from you. You know, it's both ways. It's both sides of the same coin.
Amen.
And together, as my friend Michelle McLean would say, together we rise.
Come on,
You know,
let's do it.
so-
Shout out to Michelle. Love you,
Shout out
Michelle.
to Michelle.
Hashtag together we rise.
That's
Love
right.
you, girl.
That's right.
Man, she's amazing. She is, and you know, it's so much. There's so many amazing women in automotive,
Yes.
in the WIA. But there's so many that don't even know about it. So listen, if you want to learn more, go to their website, check them out, learn. Because the more you learn, the more comfortable you're going to be, and the more excited you're going to be about this industry. 16% is not enough. Let's get that number to 32%. Come on, let's keep that growing.
Let's go. Challenge accepted.
And most importantly, that 32%. Let's see 32% be executive leaders, people in management positions, where we need the women in automotive to be. Because I tell you what, my experiences with women in automotive, so many other. We got Beth over here at TrueCar, freaking rock star.
Veronica
Love
was
that
just
lady.
over here.
Veronica was
Oh,
here. You know,
yes. Hi,
so many, and I
Veronica.
can keep
You
going
might be
on
watching
and
this
on
right
about
now.
some women in automotive, but every
Kathy
one of them-
Gilbert.
Kathy
Oh,
Gilbert.
Bobby Heron,
Hello.
Jennifer Briggs.
Come
Oh
on.
my gosh,
Come on,
the
keep
list
dropping
goes on and on. It's
know-
like a who's who of the movers and shakers in automotive.
Right, the speakers that we all want to hear. So let's not just make it a handful. Let's make all of them there. Let's allow that. Let's put a stage out there. Let's make it happen. You know what? And the women in automotive are having a great event in June, and I'm excited for that. We're
I
gonna
am
be there,
too.
and we're gonna have some fun while
You know,
we're there.
I love the events at Women in
Oh, dude,
Automotive.
there's no
I mean,
doubt.
I'm the MC, so I'm a little bit biased.
Yeah, and it's coming
But
back
you
to
guys-
Dallas. Coming back to
Oh,
Dallas.
that's right. This
Yes.
year is the first time we're ever hosting it in Dallas, so I'm pretty excited. Actually, this is my first time in, I think, Dallas ever.
No kidding.
Yes, I know, right?
What?
So it took NADA to be here, and now I'm going to be back here again
Boom.
later this year for Women in Automotive. This is all good stuff, all
Yes,
good things.
All good stuff.
It
All
is.
good things.
Everything
A lot
is
of good stuff finds its way to Texas, and we're so glad that you found your way over here with us today. Now, you know, we got to do what we do with everybody.
Wait. Before you do that, I just want to remind everyone, for more information about Women in Automotive, please check out womeninautomotive.com. And by the way, that event that we're talking about, our annual event, is going to be June 22nd to the 24th here in Dallas at the Renaissance Hotel. You'll find all the information, tickets, and more at womeninautomotive.com.
That's
See what
right.
I mean?
That's right.
Okay,
Bam,
yeah.
Let's check that out.
That just sounded so professional. That was a
perfect
straight
clip right
commercial.
there.
One take,
Boom.
and that's it. Let's go, right? I love that about you, girl.
Oh,
High five
on it.
that. That was fire right there.
Job. Hit it.
So, listen, great times. Be there or be square. I promise
We'll
you.
all be there.
And what I tell you, it's not. I'm a man in automotive, and that event is for me. It's for all of us. It's ran by the women in automotive, but it's for everyone in automotive.
It's so funny.
So
I
check
love
that out.
hearing it from the men who do come, and they're like, I had no idea.
It's phenomenal.
But-
No,
yes,
you know, my very
we get
first event
rave
was phenomenal.
reviews.
I had the best
Yes.
time my very first event, and I'll always be at one because of that one event.
Thank you.
So inspiring.
Thank you
So
so
cool.
much.
Wow, it's the first time I got to see you on a stage.
Yes.
You killed it. I remember
Yes.
going,
And we were
"Who
like,
is
oh
that?"
my goodness.
She's phenomenal. I'm
Yes.
taking notes.
Powerhouse.
I'm gonna do that.
Powerhouse.
Yeah, so
But
amazing.
folks, that's what's awesome about being able to connect with so many different people inside of the industry. You find out that there's more inside of you. There's great stuff inside of other people, and you find a way to make it better for everybody, and we honor that. And sitting right here, we don't just have
By
a
the
couple
way,
of great car guys.
You
car
and
gals.
I got to find out that we are military brother and
That's
sister.
what I was going into right there. Right, I was saying right here, we represent branches of military service. TrueCar took the time to honor us and spend some time just brewing some solutions with us
Yes.
about our experience in this industry
That's
as
right.
veterans.
Yeah, I remember
And
that.
you absolutely lit up the show. I was like, oh my gosh,
I
I'm
was
so
trying to
glad to
keep up
be
with
here
you,
with
my
her.
friend.
Come on now. Come on now. Y'all seen this, okay? Y'all seen this. I love the car gal in here. You got
She's
to
a
love the
closer.
car. She's a car
Closer.
gal. Got it. But inside of that, seeing the honor that people are giving to veterans, to those that have served,
Yes.
how
They deserve
it. They definitely deserve
Absolutely.
it. But how have you seen it actually been reciprocated to the companies itself, knowing that they are veteran friendly? I mean, how much better is our world
I
knowing
know.
that we are able to stay veteran friendly towards those that can actually take our businesses to the next level?
This, veterans is a special group. They literally will leave their family, pack a bag, leave their family, go wherever they're told to go, and lay down their life if necessary.
That's true.
In the defense of our country,
Yeah.
and the principles that we stand behind.
That's right.
No better reason to hire than a veteran than that,
Amen.
honestly.
Amen. I
So-
agree with you.
And you were Navy, right?
Navy.
That's right.
We got
Navy.
Army, Navy, and Air Force over here.
That's
So
right.
we
We got it all covered.
We got
it all covered.
Some of the
All
most
over
amazing.
the place.
I'm sure there's a Marine walking around. Matter of fact, I know Bill Stout's around here somewhere, right? I know he's a
Somewhere.
Marine.
And where are
So
those?
many
Where are those
of
Coast Guard people?
Yeah,
They're not. They're
and
not
Coast
here.
Guard.
US Coast Guard.
They're not automotive. Hey, but that being said,
But land, air, sea covered right here at this desk. And we are so thankful again that we had the chance to be with you. You really dropped some incredible information. Women in Automotive information. You can get more of that. But how do people get a hold of you as we continue this show for the day?
I am literally on every social media platform. I'm pretty sure I'm the only Eliana Raggio out there. But if you want to reach me directly, of course, it's Eliana at dealereprocess.com.
simple as that.
Boom. All right. Now, we ready to fly out of here?
Ooh.
Let's forgive focus
Do
fly.
we put this down?
Yep.
We put
Yep.
this
We're
down.
going to do
Okay,
it.
we put this down. Okay.
And then we're going to forgive focus fly and keep growing. You ready?
Yes, I
On
think so.
3. 1, 2, 3. Forgive.
Focus.
Fly. And keep growing. Keep growing. Car guys and car gals, another great session over here at the TrueCar booth with the one, the only Eliana Raggio.
That's it. I want to be introduced like that always.
Hey,
Okay, we'll come do it. We'll come do
Thank
it.
you so much.
We'll see you soon. More to come. We're gonna
We
get
got some
some
TrueCar
Thank
folks.
you.
So ready to jump on, so be ready to see it. We got some
TrueCar
great
troops.
special guests. So be waiting. All right, we'll see y'all soon.
booth troops coming up next.